There is a ton of NVIDIA flow coming in. Let me see something. Okay, actually, I'll just do it like this. So yeah, most of the flow that I'm seeing coming in right now is on NVIDIA calls. Coinbase is out of there. Again, like I said, normally those ones in the at open that are really crazy setups could really just trigger right at open. So SanDisk looks like it's ready. Have a 3-bar here at the 5-minute, 260s. Now, the one thing I will say about SanDisk is that the spreads are a little crazy on these. So I think I'm gonna look for some, let me see. I wanna take some 265s on these, but I'm gonna wait for it to trigger first. You got QQQ pulling back. It could potentially fill this gap. So, you know, kind of going along with what we talked about earlier. Coinbase is just out of there. AMD selling off pretty heavy. Again, we could trigger a 212 down on the day for AMD under 213.93. But just be patient here, because again, you have the market pretty much gapping up. So, you know, obviously you're getting a lot of price action here at open. There is a crazy amount of NVIDIA flow coming in. So again, NVIDIA was definitely the top one for the day. I'm gonna look at some NVIDIA contracts here. There's like nothing but NVIDIA flow, like literally. So let me see. NVIDIA calls, these contracts are stupid cheap. You do not need to go super far out of the money on NVIDIA, guys. Do not go crazy far out of the money. Like the flow on these is, I mean, the premiums on these are super cheap. I'm gonna size for 0 on taking NVIDIA when it triggers though. I'm gonna size for 0 because just look at how the market is moving right now. It wouldn't make sense to try to just have a stop loss on this with the way it's moving. It would not make sense to try to trade this with a stop loss. Let me see. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, there's a ton of NVIDIA flow. 195s is too far out of the money. Nah, I think 195s are cool. If you take NVIDIA, 195s are good. 192s aren't bad either though. Good morning, everyone on the stream. We are live trading right now. We're not in anything yet, but we got our main setups. Coinbase is pretty much out of there. Next target on Coinbase is 236.36. AMD getting bought up after retesting previous day lows. SanDisk is completely out of there, making its move back down to the gap fill. So SanDisk is completely out of the picture. She's still 125 calls on NVIDIA. Just jumped from 0.16 to 0.38. Yeah, I know they're moving. I do think that NVIDIA is the best move for today, honestly. IWM pulling back here. So NVIDIA contracts are about to trigger right now. I'm gonna go ahead and size for 0. I just grabbed some NVIDIA calls right now, guys. I'm in prematurely. So if you wanna wait until the close above here, you can. But I took a little bit of a premature entry. So right now I'm in NVIDIA 192.50 calls. I am in 192.50 calls for NVIDIA. Again, my first target is up here at 192.59. And then we have a gap fill here at 194.55. So if we can get a break and close above 191, this would be really good. And then I'll leave a runner for that 194 level that we could potentially hit today. The reason I got the 192.50s is because, again, it is Friday. And ideally, if these contracts can get in the money, that would be ideal. You got QQQ breaking above 625. So these QQQ or these NVIDIA calls are looking really good right now. So we're up 50% right now on NVIDIA. We're up 50% right now on NVIDIA. I'm gonna shave off some contracts, not all of them. Excuse me. I'm gonna shave off a few contracts here. Okay, so I just sold a few at 50%. We're up 60% right now. We're up 60% right now on NVIDIA. That shit, I mean, I was like, come on now. Premature entry, but all good. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my stop loss on my runners. So I just shaved off a good amount of my position here. And then I'm gonna move my stop loss on these last runners to probably do negative 20%. So that way I'll lose a little bit on this if it ends up not going my way. But this close right here, this is a really good close. Excuse me. SanDisk is completely out of there. It's literally just filled the gap at 247.79. That is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous gap fill. So yeah, these NVIDIA contracts are up 61% right now. If you guys took the entry with me, shout out to y'all in the chat. I paid for the season you had 2 weeks ago and haven't heard the season. What are you talking about, season? Could you explain the Greeks? Yeah, give me a minute. Good morning, everybody in the stream. Good morning, good morning. If you guys are just coming in right now, go ahead and drop a good morning in the chat down below. We are already up 73% here on the runners. You think the next strike price with 195 is too far out of the money? No, I don't think it's too far. Oh my gosh, bro, look at NVIDIA. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. 192.60 is the next target. 84% here on NVIDIA. Let your runners go, guys. Let your runners go. I mean, this is probably one of the fastest trades known to human history, man, of all kinds of and look at this. Look, all I did, guys, when I took this setup, right? All I did, I'm gonna actually, let me see this, boom. Yeah, look at this, look at this, look, TSA, I want y'all to see this. Hold on, let me pull this chart back up. I'm gonna do this, and then look at this, right? All I did, guys, was look at the flow. Look at the flow on NVIDIA. There was no reason for you to there was no, like I told y'all earlier, you had QQQ at 625. SPX is breaking 69.40, which is again all-time highs right now. NVIDIA was at 190. 191 was your trigger level. We know we have a gap fill at 194. There was no reason to be afraid of taking the setup. Now you have QQQ running to 626. We could eventually see 627 today. SPX can see 69.50. Like, the market is really strong right now. And then look at the flow. Look how much flow was coming in on NVIDIA. Y'all can see this, right? Hold on, let me see something real quick. Can everybody see the flow right now? So again, all I did was I looked at open and I said, okay, I'm okay with taking a premature entry. I already sized for 0. And then all I only seen these first few right here. And then all I seen was a bunch of flow coming in, right? Look at all the NVIDIA flow. And then what you want to pay attention to is the sweeps. When there are sweeps and they're buying costs, that means they want to get in immediately. So they are paying above the ask. That means they're making sure they get filled on this move. So if they're looking at it like that and I'm reading the flow like this, it just makes it super easy for me to take this setup, right? And it ends up running. So, you know, like I said, you leave runners, I move my stop loss. So, you know, at this point, I took majority of my profits. And yeah, there was no reason to like. Does this make sense though, TSA? Does this make sense? Let's go, Trey. I see you. Watch list position had I bought instead of paper trade. It's all good. I'm up 182% on NVIDIA. Let's go, Zimian. Let's see here, $111 on NVIDIA. Let's go. This was probably one of the quickest trades we've probably ever taken. How do you probably set a stop loss on your runner? So you click on the runner, right? So click on the trade itself, and then go to stop loss or something like that. Or not stop loss. It should be what is it? Sell to close. There we go. You should go to sell to close, and then you can go in, or no, it should be stop loss actually. Go to stop loss, and then you'll be able to set it from in there. Yeah, sell to close, then stop. The flow is like level 2. Yeah, the flow is like your like best friend. Like, there's literally $500,000 that just came in on NVIDIA calls for next week. What's up, bro? You dropping game? Of course I am. Shout out to everybody who coming in on the stream. We just made money on the stream literally just now. I called it out. I'm gonna have to chop this stream up and just show y'all. Your first target here though, again, so on this scenario, right, where you have the market kind of in this iffy spot where we could reverse, this could be potentially, you know, set up for a liquidity grab or a sweep of liquidity. When you're at levels like this, what I like to do is I'll shave off some of my profits at around 60 to 75%. And then from there, if we hit like 100%, I'll shave off a little bit more. And then from there, I'll just put my stop loss at break even on my runners, and I'll let the trade do what it wants to do. And the reason that I do this is because this for me is proper risk management. It allows me to be able to take advantage of explosive moves. It also allows me to get a little bit more money out of the trade as well if I leave a runner. And then on top of this is proper risk management as a whole. So what I mean by proper risk management is, you know, I am making sure that my upside has the highest potential of giving me a great return. And I'm making sure that I'm protecting my downside, which is why I size for 0, especially on a Friday. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's coming in. Again, we just smacked the market real quick. Let me just show y'all real quick. again. But yeah, so my runners, I have literally just, you know, just sent them to break even. IWM, this 3-bar setup, pulling all the way back now. Yo, good morning, bro. What's a good first stock to, I can't give advice on that, my brother, man. Join TSA and I will break it all down to you. Good job. Thank you, Jasmine. What's all of this? Options trading. This is all options trading. I ain't gonna lie, this was a really quick trade. Honestly, I might not take any other setups today. And I did size up on that size for 0, so I'm pretty much just vibing right now. I am literally vibing. Shout out to 177 people here on the stream. Shout out to everybody in here. What's good? If you guys just came in, if this is your first time in the stream, say what's up. OMG, great setup. Oh my God, I just realized y'all can't see NVIDIA, can y'all? Oh my God. Just pour $500 in NVIDIA. NVIDIA is just moving, bro. I might actually just let me put NVIDIA right here. IWM is cooked. I'm gonna put NVIDIA right here so you guys can actually see the setup itself that we took. I'm gonna drop to the 5-minute, and I'm gonna put we can just leave it like this. Our setup on NVIDIA was right here above 191. I sent this out on Instagram as well, and I sent it out on Twitter. It was just a prime setup. TSA, how we looking so far on those NVIDIA contracts? 50% on IWM, took 75% on a runner. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Just started 2 months ago and currently made $5,500 in profit since I started. Let's go, man. Congrats, bro. That's huge. That's huge, man. Stay consistent, man. I'm telling you, this skill set itself is life-changing, like for real. My runner's still running. Let's go. NVIDIA up 40%. Love to see it, y'all. Yeah, guys, I'm not only am I trading live with you guys on the stream, but I'm also trading with my Discord community as well. So yeah, we're all trading live. I just called out the entry and everything. First target is about 40 cents off on here. Coinbase, you guys see that we ended up pulling back from that 239.88 level. Look on the 4-hour time frame, and it ended up triggering that 2-2 reversal, guys. So all we did was just come down and hit our first target on Coinbase. Again, a little bit of a riskier setup on that upside move, but like I said, this is why we also gave the downside move. What is a runner? It's basically when you buy multiple contracts of a trade and then you leave 1 or 2 contracts to go. What expiration did you get? For NVIDIA, I got this week contracts. So I sized for 0 so that way I could look for a bigger move. Shout out to NVIDIA, made my money back that I lost on IWM's chop earlier this week. Let's go. TP at 80%, runner is up 60%. Let's go, y'all. Great job, TSA. Beautiful execution though. Like I said, we came into the market, we understood what our favorite setup was. We knew where we wanted to get in. We aligned it with the flow and we took the setup. Now, one thing I will say is be careful trading QQQ. The reason being is because AMD is pulling back pretty steep right now. And you also have a couple of the other tech stocks pulling back as well. So just be a little careful on QQQ. It looks a little choppier. Runner up 110%. Let's go, Cyan. Yo, drop y'all screenshots in the chat. Drop y'all screenshots in the chat if you guys could for me. I'm gonna show the stream right now so they can see some of the live gains from TSA. The flow is still coming in on NVIDIA, but let me show y'all this as well for those of you guys on the stream. Hey bro, 2 weeks ago I part free class and I paid. So sign up for WAP. So download the WAP app, WHOP, and then use your email that you paid with to log in. Shout out to Sully, $419 on the day. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so shout out to Sully, 400, almost 500 bucks today in just a few minutes. You can't be mad at it. Shout out to Sully. Let's see here, 86% here on NVIDIA. We vibing. $168 here on NVIDIA, 62%. This is again all live. We traded it with y'all. 109% on the runner. Let's go, Cyan. And those 195s, I told y'all, the 195s weren't too crazy out of the money. You could have got way more contracts than just going to 192.50s, but they both paid really nicely. So shout out to everybody here. If you guys are here on the stream and you guys are liking it so far, get us to 10K likes. I know a lot of you guys always ask about my what is it called, my indicators. So at 10K likes, I'll give you guys all my indicators for free. Tasha, 150%. Let's go. Let me go ahead and drop these real quick. And again, guys, this is not paper trades. This is real money, no prop firms. This is all our own amount all our own money. I said all our own amount. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here, look. On NVIDIA, there's no reason to close out the runners, even if we do get a slight pullback, because you have the flow still seeping in, right? So you have another, damn, where'd it go? Okay, here it is. Where'd it go? Fudge. Damn, it just disappeared. But this, as you can see, this is all the flow that's coming in right now. So we had another 28,000, 56,000 coming on calls, another 80,000 here on calls, 26K on puts getting smoked right now. That's what they get. Let's see here, 96, another 100K here. Now, SanDisk is getting a little bit of flow, but I would not touch it. Coinbase is starting to pick up some flow to the downside. It already triggered our 4-hour entry, so I would not look to take that entry right now. I would not try to just force that right now. Are you accepting any new people to your community now, Tez? I don't know yet, bro. We ended up opening it up for a little bit. What was that, a couple days ago before Christmas? And then I ended up closing it back down. So the link to my group is not in my bio or anything. You can't join right now, but you never know. If you stick around, and if you guys like the stream and y'all like it up, we get a bunch of likes, I'll open it up for you guys. But for right now, we just vibing. Is there volume today? I mean, shit. TSA, do y'all think there's any volume today in the market? I don't know. I think it's some volume in the day. Palantir, let me actually pull up Palantir, because I did see it was at 194. Yeah, I wouldn't touch Palantir, honestly. No reason to touch Palantir right now. So right now on NVIDIA, you're getting some profit taking right now. Let's go ahead and do this. So on NVIDIA, you're getting a little bit of profit taking. QQQ looks pretty strong on the 1-hour time frame. SanDisk is completely smoked. Don't touch it. No reason to force anything. How much is your group? The group will be $150 a month starting January 1st. Right now it is $99 a month, but it is currently closed. So yeah. What do you think about PayPal stock? I would never invest in PayPal stock. Just me personally though. I would never. For the people who are new to TSA, how you guys liking trading with us? If this is your first time trading with us live, or just your first week in TSA, what you thinking so far? Let us know in the chat. Shout out to all the follows. Thank you guys. If you're new to the stream, at the top of the screen, all the way at the top where my name is, you can just click that follow button real quick, and it would help the stream a ton. So make sure you go ahead and knock that out real quick while you're here. What flow are you using? I use TradyTix. Let me just type it down below in the chat, because I don't want to. TradyTix. TradyTix. When SpaceX going public? I think they said next year, right? Did he say second quarter next year? I can't remember what he said. I'm 300% up this morning. Let's go. I love this so much. I feel like I'm learning. Let's go, Dominique. I'm glad to have you. Is there a video on the curriculum where you walk through how to take profit and leave runners with a stop loss on Weeple? I need to do it. I'm gonna end up doing it today. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it from a cell phone perspective too, because most of y'all are taking y'all trades from cell phone. And I realize I get that question a lot, so I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna upload a video of like opening up a trade, buying the contracts, and then leaving runners and leaving and moving your stop loss to break even, or whatever stop loss you want to have it at. So I'll do that today for you guys. That'd be super helpful. No problem. No problem. You good, Nani? You good? Okay. Still figuring out Schwab screenshots, but I'm up 11% on the account for the day. NVIDIA risks like 4% of my account. Let's go, Chloe. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Bruh, low-key need a laptop. I think, so look guys, so this is how my setup is set up, or this is how my everything is set up. So I'm gonna just break it down real quick. Right here in front of me is a MacBook, right? Right here in front of me is a MacBook, and then I have 2 monitors connected to my MacBook. And the reason I do it like that is because like he said, like Macs are cool and stuff, but like my last Mac was having a ton of issues, and I also like to be able to just like unplug my laptop and be on the go and have everything on the same computer. So I have a laptop and then I have two monitors connected to the laptop. And then you can use a HDMI, a multi HDMI. What's that thing called, y'all? A multi HDMI. Bro, I don't know why my brain is just like not in it. Adapter. It's a multi HDMI adapter. So what you do is, or port. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for, a port. So what you end up doing is how many of you guys got a laptop? Just comment me in a chat or something like that, right? If you're here on the stream. For those of you in TSA, I know y'all have it as well. So you have your laptop, right? And instead of buying a whole new iMac, so here's what I had learned. This guy told me at the Apple store, he was like, really, it's not really worth buying a brand new iMac, because what happened is when we had those tariffs come in, the prices of the iMacs went up insane because the development of the iMacs had to be shifted from China to India, number one. But number two, the tariffs that you were paying on it was rolled over from the product into the customer, right? So the thing that I was like, he was like, bro, your best bet is go get you a multi HDMI adapter, right? And then just go get you monitors and you set it up like that. I wish I could take the camera off of here, but I can't because it's like screwed on this mount. But basically what I did is I got two HDMI cords, okay? And then the HDMI port, I just connected them to my computer, my laptop, and then boom, I got my two monitors, I got this, I got a camera, I got my mic, I got my ring light, I got everything pretty much set up. Is this trading? Yeah, we just took our first trade for the day on NVIDIA. I think my runners are probably gonna get stopped out, but we'll see. Me, I'm just joining in. Where I go to get looking like this? Trading view. This is trading view. But yeah, so if you do have a laptop, that's one of the easiest ways. You can find a $60 laptop on Amazon. For real? That's crazy. How many shares of NVIDIA do you own? I've been in NVIDIA since 2021. So I've gotten shares from there. And then from then, some of my position, I think I'll show y'all. Let me see. I'll show y'all one of my accounts, my NVIDIA account, or not NVIDIA account. One of my NVIDIA positions on here. Let me just show you guys real quick. So this is one of my accounts right here. So as you guys can see right here, how do I want to do this? Fuck it, I'll just show the whole thing. So I ended up taking a lot of profits off of this. But if you look, this is one of my original NVIDIA positions, up 2,200%. So I've been in NVIDIA since 2021. I think my first time buying it was in 2021. So this position is up 2,200%. This completely changed my life. This stock right here. I didn't really know too much about stocks when I first got in, and this was actually recommended to me by a friend. And I ended up just buying it. I bought that. I bought Home Depot. I bought SPG, Simon Property Group. I bought ET, which was a dividend stock. They ended up getting bought out, and they ended up paying me on the shares that they got bought out on. I was buying Realty Income. I got rid of them a while ago. Yeah, we have the same average price. LOL. Yeah, bro. I took off a lot of profits from there though. Like you got to think 2,200%. And like I said, that was one of my first major stocks outside of Home Depot that I was really buying, and it completely changed my life. And that's why I always say, man, like what I'm doing right now, options trading is great, right? But I do think that y'all should look into doing long term. Like if you learn long term, oh my God, y'all gotta just, you may not know me. I don't want nothing from you. I don't want you to pay me anything. I don't want any money from you. I just want you to hear me out. If you master long term, trading options will be so much easier. My runners just got stopped out, y'all. So I am fully out of NVIDIA. TSA, I'm fully out of NVIDIA. My runners just got stopped out. That's what the M1 Finance course is about to cover, right? Yeah. So inside of my group, I have a curriculum where I'm going to break down how I do all of my long-term investing, whether it's swinging shares where you put a certain amount of money into a beat up a great company, but the stock is beat up and you hold it for about 6 to 8 months. This is what I've been doing over the last 4.5 years. And then we're going to also break down swings as well. Investing with Home Depot will always be smart. 100%. Home Depot's a great company. You think Nvidia's gonna gap back up? Right now we're getting a retest of this 191 level, so we need to see how we hold 191. QQQ pulling back here a little bit as well. IWM not really favorable. IWM 322 setup. I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that right now. TradingView, did you subscribe? Yeah, I have a subscription with TradingView as well. Did you finish college? No, I never went to college. I had a daughter at 18. I never went to school. The first thing that I really learned skill set wise was sales. And then working in the car industry, selling cars, that gave me the money to start investing a lot more of my money outside of my businesses as well. When you take a trade, how many of the stock do you usually actually purchase to make a profit? I mean, you can buy one and it can profit, you know. Nvidia going to 250, definitely next year for sure. I see Nvidia 230-ish. I think we can get there by next year. 250 is I mean, how much more in market cap would that be adding? I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, their earnings, they could do it for sure. But yeah. Do you have a video for the Strat method? Yes, I do. Rayleigh, I do have it. It's on my YouTube. It's for free. Or you can just click the link in my bio. I have a free 8-hour course in there. It breaks down everything for free too. Hey family, I enjoy your lives and I try to grasp the info, although I'm completely lost. It's all good, man. I appreciate having you. As long as you keep coming back to the lives, you'll get the hang of it. But what I will say is, you know, get a lot of the information from my YouTube, guys. Like y'all can watch all this stuff for free. Like right now I'm trading live on stream for free. Or not trading live on stream for free. I post all of my learning stuff, not all of it, but I post a lot of the good stuff for free online, and then I keep the like major important stuff in my group. So it's like, you know, I'm giving y'all what y'all need, but like as far as like the really internal stuff that you really need to level up is in my group. So it's still giving free game, but it's like also the next level is joining the group itself. How long have you guys been trading? I got started back in 2022. I'm starting now. I want to get into it so bad. I think you should. Y'all, don't be afraid to get into trading, man. Like, just start off with a certain amount, man. Like, the best thing y'all can do. Just got my follow, bro. Been trying to learn. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys. So here's my advice, right? If you're brand new to trading, do not be afraid of this, right? Like, y'all hear a lot of people. Like, first off, don't look for a get rich quick scheme. Like, don't look for like make a bunch of money right out of the gate. Just don't look for that, right? That's what I would tell you. Number one, this is me being honest with you. Number two, start with an amount of money that you're okay with, right? So you can start with $500, y'all. Let's say you don't have $500, you can start with $350, right? And you can use that to learn, right? You don't have to take trades with 300. So this is a common misconception. When people get into trading, they think, oh, if I put in $500, I'm trading with the whole $500. No. Like what we do in TSA is if you put in $500, let's say you're a beginner, right? You put in $500, I'm gonna tell you not to trade with more than $25 or $50. And yes, you can trade with that small of a size. Each one of your trades can be $25. Like I have a lot of people who are scaling 1K accounts, right? $1,000 account. It's not easy to scale, but you like just because you have more money in trading doesn't mean you're gonna be a better trader. That doesn't. Those two things are not in alignment. Does that make sense? Drop a track down below if you're tracking me. Are we at 10K likes? At 10K likes, you guys get my indicators. Now, again, to Mimi's point, and to also to some of the people in the chat, right? You can paper trade, right? So paper trading is basically using fake money, right? And this is a great way to get started, clicking buttons, getting the hang of things, right? Now, if you're newer, you don't have to worry about putting up any money, right? Like I have some people who join my group in the first month, 2 months, they're just paper trading. And that's a really good thing. Now, granted, you're going to learn so much from paper trading, but the emotional aspect with dealing with your own money won't 100% be there. And that's fine. You just need to get the hang of things first. You need to get the hang of clicking buy, clicking sell, which button does what. You need to get the hang of that stuff. You need to get a hang of understanding market structure and learning your entries and exits and learning risk management. You can do all of that with paper trading. So, you know, how would you start off with paper trading? Webull has a really great paper trading platform. So Webull, Webull. Somebody type that down below in the chat if you're here in the stream. Type Webull down below. Webull is a phenomenal platform, man. Although It's not as beginner friendly looking as Robinhood. It is one of those platforms where it's like if you're a complete beginner, man, you can really like you can really get the hang of things using Webull. Real quick, this is to my group TSA. Do y'all see Coinbase? Like I told y'all, that 2-2 reversal. So let me actually pull this up real quick, just so we can make sure we show y'all. So here on Coinbase, right? This setup, prime setup, right? Now, granted, we were looking for this move to the upside. It never triggered. So again, TSA, when you have these setups, and then like we said, your lows was down here. Did we not call this out? I don't know if anyone took it. I know it was, like I said, it was a riskier trade, but look at this setup. You had a 2-2 reversal, which is an actionable signal. You have all time frames are to the downside. You are in full alignment to take this trade. And now your next target, I mean, we can get to 231.30, 231.15. This would be your next target. So we hit target 1. Well, this was actually target 1 right here. So you hit target 1 right here, target 2, target 3 is hit. This is your extreme target, right? This is an extreme target. This is where your runners, you leave your runners and you let them go. For those of you guys who are here in the stream, right? I send out all of these entries during our pre-market call. So every morning with my group at around 8:30, 8:45, if I'm not trading live. So Monday through Friday, I send out these setups, and I'll actually show you guys what it looks like when I send out the setups in my Discord. So here's exactly what it looks like. So we basically get on a private call before I stream, and I break everything down live to them. So trade idea, 1226 coin, a bit of a riskier trade setup, but could pay nicely. Gap fill back at 244.13. So originally I was looking for an upside move. 2-1 setup on the 4 hour as well. Look for calls above 241.40 and puts below 239.85. So this is what the setup looked like before the market opened. This is what it looked like at pre-market. It never ended up triggering the upside, and it triggered the downside, which is why we gave out both sides. So your entry was on at 239.85. So if I grab this, let's come back over here. Boom, bam, bam, right? Your entry was this purple line right here. And then all you had to do was just let your runners and let your targets go. That's it. That's exactly what you said too. The one you don't expect to trigger moves fast. Yeah, I know, right? Didn't I say that? It's always that one that you just it's always that one that ends up going crazy, bro. But it is what it is. All good. We made our money on Nvidia today. I'm never gonna be mad at profits. Nvidia's losing 191. Huge sell-off on SPY. Yeah, QQQ filled this gap at 623.26. Now here's the thing right here, right? Let's go, Miguel. My dog is in here. Shout out to my guy Miguel. We hit 10K likes. All right, I'm gonna show you guys my indicators as well, but real quick, let me show y'all. TSA, drop y'all screenshots in the chat if you haven't already. Shout out to my guy Miguel. We cruising. Still figuring out Schwab. Shout out to Chloe, $120. So look, again, you can have a small account and you can scale and grow a small account. It is very, very possible to do. You don't have to have thousands of dollars to get into trading. You don't need prop firms. You don't need none of that stuff, y'all. All you need is a good strategy that can work for you. The market is selling off here pretty wild. You got this 3-2 on QQQ as well. Might take Nvidia. What you think? I wouldn't touch it right now because we're at the level that we entered at, and it's kind of showing a little bit of strength here. But IWM is just cruising. AMD getting bought up right now. Coinbase is getting absolutely smoked. What's going on, y'all? Here's my indicators, guys. Here's all my indicators right there. You guys can screenshot them right now if you want to. As agreed upon, once we got to 10,000 likes, got all my indicators right there. What platform are you using? This is TradingView. These are all of my indicators for TradingView, guys. What's your best top 2 to 3 indicators? Strat Assistant, number 1. VWAP Auto Anchored, number 2. And 50%er, number 3. Those are my top 3. Can I follow the trades you are doing right now? I'm not in anything right now. I got stopped out of my last runner, so I'm green on the day. I'm not gonna force anything else as well. Wanna come say hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come here.
I need to go grab something.
Are they free to use or what? Yeah, those indicators I just named off are free to use, guys. Y'all can use them. Love seeing the growth, my guy. Huge fan since we was back in the clothing brand building days. Man, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the love. Apartment tough, homie. Appreciate that. Thank you, Dom. Is it the stock market or are you also doing crypto? I invest in Bitcoin. I don't do all the other stuff though. Is trading time demanding? Not necessarily. I mean, here's what I will say. If you really want to get really good at it, then yeah, you're gonna have to put some time in. You know, anything worth having or anything worth getting good at definitely takes time. What I will tell you, as long as you have the right teacher, you know what I mean? If this is something like, oh, like for me, it's so much easier for me to just go find the person who's really good at it or that I like to learn from and just pay them to teach me because I don't have the time. I don't know about y'all, but like what I've learned from studying on YouTube is that you spend way more time and energy studying on YouTube and not knowing what works and what doesn't work. So for me personally, this is just my opinion. I'd rather go pay somebody to teach me so I could cut down the time ignorance, so I could cut down the ignorance as a whole, because you're gonna make so many more mistakes and then you're not gonna know what went wrong, what you need to learn. Like you're bouncing around from strategy to strategy, you're learning from this person, and this person, and then it overcomplicates everything for you. So, you know, this has been the way that I have seen the most success across multiple industries that I've learned in, is I just go pay somebody else. I have them teach me, you know what I mean? Because like I'm not one of those people who's afraid to spend money on a course or on a mentorship. God knows how much money I've spent on all of those things. I personally, I'm not too attached to my money. Now, if you're in a constraint or a financial situation where you don't have the capabilities to do so, then absolutely YouTube is definitely still a route. But you know, if you're making good money and you're just trying to stack, you need to learn how to make your money work. The only way you can make your money work is by becoming more knowledgeable. The only way you become more knowledgeable is by studying or learning from someone else who is doing what you want them what you want to do, or living the life that you want to live. And one thing I learned from a guy is like, don't look at the people who are rich now. Look at the picture, look at the people and learn from the people who have been rich, who have lost it and got it back and are currently hosting it and still doing it. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I agree. Who would you recommend? I would recommend myself, right? I would recommend, if you want to learn, if you like this stuff, you can learn from me. Another 200% on IWM. Let's go, Christian. This camera is a Sony A6400. It's really the lens though. The lens is a 16 millimeter Sigma. 16 millimeter Sigma. Do you trade silver? Not as much. My boy Alex has been trading silver a lot though recently. He told me to look at it. I just haven't had a chance to actually go back and look. Which broker do you use? I use Webull. So new here. How do I learn from you? Discord and lives? Yeah, I do have a Discord. It's currently closed right now because we do open and close enrollment, so you can't actually find the link anywhere to actually join. Yeah, that's the lens right there. I'll ask my group if I should open it. That way it's not based off of what I think, because like I said, I'm perfectly fine with keeping it closed until January 1st and then reopening it then. But I don't know. Well, actually, I'll ask both. You guys think I should open up the group enrollment? Let me know in both chats, whether you're on the stream and or if you're on in TSA. Should I open up slots for them? I have $500 of spending money. Is that enough to start? Absolutely, 100%. Science said just a few spots. Chloe said if you do the free class first for the risk takers, 5 for Christmas. Amy said no. Yeah, maybe just a few. Only thing when we get waves of people in is like we need waves of people to watch the curriculum too. You know what I mean? Let me ask my daughter. Come here, Nani.
Yeah.
Okay, so say hey to the camera right here.
Hey.
And then this is TSA. So you see TSA? That's all of the people in the group. right here. You see this chat right here? And then over here, this is the stream, right? So these are people who watching Daddy. So we got 282 right there on this stream, and we got 200 something on Twitter and on YouTube.
Oh.
Say hey.
Hey.
This is my daughter Nani, y'all. TSA said hey.
Hey.
Can we send them our affiliate link? Of course you can. She's so pretty. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. They said hey. You see what they saying?
Yeah.
You see the stream? Hey, stream, y'all be nice to her and say hey. Don't be in here and not saying nothing to her. Come on now. See all the people. See all the nice
they
stuff.
said, I'm gorgeous. Thank you.
There you go. You tell them you gonna be a streamer one day?
Hey. I will be.
Yes. Who did her hair? My girl did her hair. She had matching. They got matching hairstyles yesterday. W Dad, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Cool. All right. Bye.
Heat up my food.
All right, I'm gonna heat up your food in a second. Grab you some nachos for right now. Let me finish this. All right, wait. Let me ask you. Come here. So we got people who want to join our group so they can learn how to trade, like do this stuff right here, and they new. You think I should like open up spots for them? Yeah.
Yeah, they want to try it out. Let them try it out.
Type, okay. My dog. Y'all heard her. If you want to try it out, y'all can try it out. You know what I'm saying? W's. Can we get a W Nani in the chat? Why is my stream lagging?
Big back.
Bye.
Bye.
W Nani, yo. W Nani. W Nani. Can we get a W's in the chat for Nani, yo? 15 for the holidays. W Nani's, man. W Nani. The queen has spoken. Yeah. Whatever she says goes. All right, so I'll do it for you guys. I gotta find the actual link though to actually make it live. That's the only thing. One second. Let me. Okay. I'm in Cobb, not foggy here. That's crazy. It's starting to get a little bit less foggy here. All right, there we go. Nvidia trapped all those late entries and 100% did. 100%. That's why I got to start shaving off a little bit of the profits beforehand. Is my stream lagging? Or can you guys hear me good? I think y'all can hear me good. Pretty sure. Are you East Coast? Yes.
Can you open this, please?
Yeah. Give me 1 second, buddy. No, you're good? Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I hear you great. No lag. Okay. I think it's just my computer. All right. Go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So, for those of you guys who are interested in TSA, in joining TSA. Okay, so if you're here on the stream and you were interested in joining TSA, go in there and eat, baby.
Just taking the rest of the thing out.
Okay. Don't spill it on the. Yeah. Just throw it in there. Just comment me down below if you were interested in joining TSA. So here's what I'm gonna do. I just put the live link in my bio. I actually need to test it out myself first to make sure it's working. Okay. Okay. So, I just opened it up right now. All right, so I just opened it up right now. And then for the people who are in here, /join. Okay. So for those of you guys who are interested in joining TSA, again, you will learn everything as far as where I'm getting in, where I'm getting out, the actual strat itself and the indicators, all that good stuff. You will learn 100% all of that, hands, step by step, full on hand holding. Okay. Also, we got SPX pulling back to 69.20. We could pull back even further here, guys. So be careful. This is why you got to put a stop loss on your runners. Now, for those of you guys who were interested in trading, again, if you're a complete beginner, you don't need a bunch of money to get started. You don't need to be super tech savvy. You don't have to quit your job to do this or anything like that. We have people of all ages. Give me 1 second. My camera just died. This is Top Step. Now it's Trading View. So we do have people of all age ranges inside of TSA who are learning as well. So whether you're older, younger, whether you have kids or not, whether you work a 9 to 5 or not, you can 100% learn this. So if this is something you're serious about, I'm gonna open slots we'll open it for 5 minutes. So that way, instead of just doing spots, it'll just be for the first 5 minutes. You can jump on, or you cannot. So for those of you in TSA, you guys can feel free to just mute me out or whatever. But for those of you guys who are here on the stream and you do want to actually join, I'm going to walk you through how to actually join right now. So you're here now on the stream. Okay, this is you watching me on the stream, right? All you're going to do is you're going to click on my name up here at the top. Okay, and then this is going to pop up. When this pops up, you're going to click on my name or click on my face, right? And then this pops up right here. Okay. Next, you're just going to click the link in my bio. Oh my gosh. What the F? All right. You click the link in my bio and this pops up. Okay. It is the very first link. Okay. So you click on this link. Bam. You can read up on TSA. Right. You can read all of our student results. Right, we got a bunch of results in here so you can see all of it. Oh crap, my camera died. Give me 1 second. I work full-time and go to school full-time. Is this really feasible for that? It could be if you make it feasible. If you have another hour to 2 hours a day to be able to put into it, then 100%. But it's up to you. All right, once you guys get here onto the website, all you gotta do is click on yes, I'm ready to start. Go ahead and you can sign up right now. Okay. Like I said, this is open for 5 minutes. Again, we do open and closed enrollment. So that means when you leave here, the link will not be in my bio anymore. And you've seen it today before you came in. The link was not in my bio. So you have 5 minutes now, starting right now. If you have questions about TSA or anything related, you can go ahead and let me know down below in the chat. So that's how you join TSA. If you have questions, let me know. Might be a good spot for a re-entry on NVIDIA. Could be. Be careful though, because we're under the VWAP right now. So just be a little bit more careful. You also have SPX kind of getting bought up a little bit here. Just be a little bit more careful on the re-entries. Now, once you enroll into TSA, just comment I'm in. And then, yeah, I'll shout you guys out. It's the Sony A6400. That's the camera I use. Will SPX drop more? Who knows? SPX will do what XPS wants. I don't know though. You got kicked out the Discord? Who? You guys have 4 minutes left right now. 4 minutes. What indicators are you using? For the Strat Assistant by Ricky Z. Carroll. Is trading more in the morning or anytime? I see a couple of you guys coming in. The link should work for everybody. You're paying for a skill that generates tons of money, so the $99 means nothing. Here's the thing, right? Where do I begin? This is for beginners as well, guys. This is 100% for beginners. It dropped you out the live trading call again? It did? Oh, wow. Did it? Oh, let me see. Oh, it definitely did. Hold on, let me reconnect. Let me end it. Okay. We're back, guys. My bad. I don't know why it keeps doing that. We'll do entire screen. We'll do this screen. So it's $99 a month, right? Now, here's the thing though. The thing you gotta always remember is that you're already spending 99 bucks elsewhere. So I mean, Like I'm not the type of person to argue with price. If you want lower quality stuff, you can always pay less somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to sell you on this. This is for the people who said they were interested and they really wanted to learn. So, you know, it's like, would you rather pay at dinner? Would you rather pay $20 for McDonald's, or would you rather pay $90 for a steak? If you're taking a girl out, right? I would think you would want to take her out somewhere nice if you like her. If you were buying a suit for a wedding, you wouldn't get a cheap suit. You got to pay for quality. You know what I mean? Shout out to Capricorn35 for enrolling into TSA as well. You guys have 1 minute and 50 seconds. And you guys can unsubscribe at any time. Here's the thing. I think too many people look at cheap because they try to save money. But one of the things that you need to learn is that by you trying to go out there and trying to save money on something that you're trying to learn, it tends to cost you more money. That tends to cost you more money. Can you guys hear me? TSA? Y'all can hear me in the channel? Let me know in the chat. Yes? Okay, cool. Cheaper to lower quality always. 100%. Like if you want something low quality, if you don't want something that'll exceed your expectations, then, you know, that's 100% up to you. But if you're someone and you're like, yo, this is something I'm serious about and I'm actually willing to learn, then yeah, this is the spot that you want to join. So go click the link in the bio. Yes, I invest in quality, 100%. I do too. I don't want to keep rolling through life trying to be cheap. The only way to get rich, the only way to get wealthy in life is by being understanding of it. Things are going to cost. The really nice car that you want is not cheap. You're not going to walk into the car dealership and tell them that you want a Rolls Royce for $300,000 less than what they're selling it for. They're going to laugh at you. So it's like, at what point in time do you start asking yourself, do I want quality or do I want to keep going through what I'm going through? Both of them are going to cost you. If you want to learn the skill, both of them is going to cost you. One's going to cost you more time. One is going to cost you money, but you'll cut down on time. At that point, you just got to choose which one is most important to you. How many months? This is $99 a month. You can unsubscribe at any time. You can unsubscribe at any time, guys. Need the NVIDIA push. It's giving a little push. It's retesting this VWAP though. I don't know. I'd be very careful right now. QQQ looking a little weaker right now. Honestly, I think we might get a drop to like 621. I would not be surprised on this. Shout out to Daryl for enrolling at the TSA. If you guys already joined TSA, comment me down below in the chat, or I'm in. SPS pushing back up. It is. It's kind of holding right now. When is this next candle close? 30-minute here in 7 minutes. I would be very careful right now. How long does it take to learn? As long as you get through the curriculum, you know, you have the time. Our curriculum is a little bit more extensive, but if you make the time for it, then you can 100% get through it. Grabbing Pringles. Shout out to Denise for enrolling at the TSA as well. Does it teach us how to trade? Yes, 100, everything top to bottom. So if you don't know what a stock is, you don't know what an options contract is, you don't know how much money to start with, you don't know what brokerage to use, what platforms to use, everything is literally taught to you step by step, like in like 3rd grade language. Signed up and wanting to get in, let's do this. Let's do it, man. If you really want to start the new year off right and you said this is the skill you want to learn, we would love to have you. Like what I do know though is most people are looking for something that's going to transform them in 2026. I'm not looking to transform you in 2026. Only you can do that. But you have to be open to getting information. And it's like, at what point in time do you start betting on you? You already bet on your job this year and you see where it's gotten you. So it's like, do you take the chance at betting on something else that could potentially give you a better life, more time, more energy to do what you want with, you know, your time itself? I was learning options a few years ago. Yeah, I think you'll learn it really quick with us, honestly. Bro, I don't know why my camera's... You know what? We did start this stream a little bit earlier. Shout out to Sarah for enrolling into TSA as well, guys. So let me walk you through the next steps once you guys enroll into TSA. Soon as you enroll, there will be an onboarding section that you get redirected to, okay? There will be an onboarding section you get automatically redirected to, okay? Lotto, please download the WOP app, WHOP. Use your email to log in, okay? And then you check your email, or you can just shoot me over a DM and I'll help you get in. So once you enroll into TSA, you will get redirected straight to the onboarding section. If you did not get redirected, download the WAP app. I'm gonna drop it down below in the chat. This is where all of the curriculum is at, okay? So your onboarding will be inside of there. I just dropped it down below in the chat. And then real quick, let me see people on, I'm gonna drop this down below in here as well. For those of you guys on YouTube, you guys can join through the link right here, okay? You will get redirected to an onboarding. This will walk you through everything you need as far as setting up your brokerage, getting all your computer and everything set up. Pretty much everything will be set up in that brokerage video or that onboarding video. It's about 30 minutes long. It'll walk you through everything. It will also show you where our curriculum is at. So how to actually get to the curriculum, what you should be expecting, how to actually go through it efficiently, where you should start. So if you don't know what stocks, we have a whole beginner section. You can start there. And then, yeah, that'll be your onboarding. You'll get access to the Discord. You'll get access to the live calls, the live trading, the classes at night. You'll get full access to all of those. And again, the way you get there, again, you're here on the stream. You click my name at the top. You click here. Okay. And then you click Linktree right there. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I can't do that. Right, boom. When you click Linktree, click the very first link. Right there. And then you can sign up right here. Just click yes, I'm ready. And then of course, if you want to read up, look at this, right? You can read on TSA, you can see what it's all included. Oh my gosh. Camera's cooked, bro. One second, guys. My camera died. Yeah, DB389. I can see your comment. The link is in the chat. But yeah, you guys can see literally proof as well. You can see it for yourself. So yeah. Do you have another account? I don't. See, the crazy thing is they blocked me, so I can't even report them. And TikTok won't respond to the report message that I sent out. So now I have a fake person out there acting as me that I can't even report, which is crazy. I've tried literally everything. I had other people reported. Is it 99 one time or subscription? It's a subscription, but you can unsubscribe at any time. Again, as well, on January 1st, it will go to 150 a month. So right now, you getting in at 99 a month. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be paying $50 less to enroll today than you would on the 1st. So yes, it is discounted right now. Think of it like that. Would you rather pay 100? Would you rather pay 150 a month, or would you rather pay 99 a month? And again, when you pay for 99 a month, that's the price you'll be at. Okay, reporting right now. Thank you, Asia. I appreciate that. I like the different time frames on that indicator. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, I like it a lot because it shows you to see. It basically tells you what trend you're trading. What time are the classes usually? In the morning time, we usually start at 8:30 a.m. and then on Tuesdays we start at 7 p.m. Eastern. Which actually, what day is the 1st? What day is the 1st? Let me see. The 1st. Oh wow, the 1st isn't until Thursday. Okay, that's actually okay. Bro, my paycheck comes next week. I'll join then. Sounds good. Yeah, just know that it'll be 150 a month next week. But hey, information is information at the end of the day. Damn, next Thursday is all right. Well, yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. So for those of you guys who are a little bit less damn, I forgot. If you're in here and you're still a little bit newer, you're struggling as a trader, and you're on the TikTok and you didn't join the TSA The link will be gone in about 60 seconds. So what you can do is you can also click this little orange button down here, and you can come to a live class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's free. And you can check out that and see if it's something that you actually like, where I'll go further in depth on everything. So if this wasn't enough for you, you can say, hey, let me learn a little bit more first before I just pay for some. If you want to do that, you can click this orange button and you can register for that class. TSA, how we looking, y'all? Let me check back in on y'all. NVIDIA here, getting this push back up. I think this was just a lower high right here. So this was a great buy entry at 190.26. I was too scared to even take it at VWAP. Yeah, one of the things here, when it's under VWAP, I'm okay with not taking it, because what could have easily happened is we could have retested VWAP and literally just dropped. My NVIDIA runners are back in the money. Let's go, Michelle. Let's go. I really do wish I would have took Coinbase though. It was one of those ones that I should have just took it, man. I should have just took it. Soon as it triggered, I'm like, man, it's triggering at open. It could be a fake out. I'm gonna just take NVIDIA instead. Flows on NVIDIA side. I should have just threw a little something at it, because that's what? That's a $6 move on this week's contracts. Kelly, you didn't take it, did you? I don't know if Kelly's still in here, but Kelly, you didn't take it, did you? That's kind of crazy. How often do you buy shares, or does it depend on the market? It does. Number one, it does depend on the market. Number two, it depends on the position on what I'm doing. Like I have different accounts for different things. So like I have a long-term investing account where I just buy all the time. Doesn't matter the price. But then I have other accounts where they're more aggressive, where I'm holding money on the sidelines and waiting for major dips, and then I'm buying then, and then letting that account, giving it time to actually play out. Yeah, though I have two different accounts with two different purposes. So yeah, I don't think Kelly's in here right now. In some NVIDIA 195, 123 calls up 146% with runners. Let's go, man. Oh, Kelly, you back? Did you end up taking Coinbase or no? Somebody had to have taken it. I didn't. Oh my goodness, none of us took it. All good. Good morning. What's your live stream schedule? Really, I probably should make a schedule, because I guess I am considered a streamer, an educating streamer. Would love to see them go into money. I do think we can get, if you're out till the 23rd, I think there's a good possibility it could go into money. There's a good chance. What do your orange candles mean? Orange. Where you see orange candles? Bro, this camera's annoying, bro. Make a schedule. I've been looking for you for a week. I'm gonna make a schedule going into 2026 for sure. I do think I need something where it's a little bit more consistent. All right, I'm out. TSA, about to watch Power. All right, Miguel. Great job today, bro. Proud of you, man. I still haven't watched Power, so if you like it, man, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me see something. Nani, you still hungry?
Yeah.
All right. What you want? Oh, you want the Alfredo, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me heat her food up real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh. Hold the string down for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sit there and hold it down for me for a second.
Hi. Can I get the garlic bread?
Let me see.
Because yesterday my ear said we had it.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Read the chat.
Yeah,
You gotta read it and respond to them.
okay. Well, it keeps saying people just are joining. That's the thing. They're joining. Like a bunch of people are joining now.
Read this one.
Oh. I didn't get really much gifts, but I did get a surprise when I got here.
You got all of them. What do you mean you didn't get much gifts? You got all of that stuff. What are you talking about?
That was only like 5 gifts.
Oh, you know what? See, you a little too spoiled. That's what it is.
I'm not spoiled. You're spoiled.
This is so hot.
Hey. One of my favorites could be the slime I got. The slime and the rings. Thank you. Thank you, say I'm your twin.
Your food is in there on the table.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye bye. Hey. Big Mac.
Kids, I tell you. AMD is triggering. Oh my God, look at this reversal. So guys, AMD is triggering right here at this 216.53 level. We had a major that got bought all the way back up here. So we'll see what it wants to do. Seriously, a twin, literally. Literally. It's crazy because she looks like me now, but my youngest, she looks like me when I was a baby. She's just really light, like light skin, like super light skin. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. So AMD here, you could look for this entry. I would do next week though. I wouldn't do this week's contracts if you end up taking this. And actually, while I'm right here, let me actually check the flow on AMD. Let's look at AMD really quick. So there's some good flow. It's not really favorable, honestly. It's kind of decent right now. But if you do want to take this, you can. Let me make sure you guys can see this. So here's the flow on AMD. So you got about 0.87 million on premiums on calls. 76% of it is on calls. It's like a decent. It's not as much flow as I'd like to see, but be careful of taking that. But I mean, it would work pretty nicely. Do you need a subscription for the flow data? Yeah, you do. With Trading Ticks. I usually just send it out for y'all in the chat, but if y'all want to grab it yourself, you can for sure. Definitely can. Crazy failed 2 down on this. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my gosh. Nani, once you're done eating, make sure you pick out what you want to wear for today. Bro, this camera is cooked. But yeah, you do need a subscription for Trading Ticks. Now, if you're a beginner, you don't really need it. But as you get more advanced, as you get more time in, you're definitely gonna want it, especially when you start trading stuff outside the ETFs. Does a fail 2 mean calls coming? Not necessarily. It just means that it's the fail 2 down means that the sellers got faked out. So it dipped all the way down and filled this gap, which is ideally a buy area, especially on an uptrend. So you had a higher low here, and then it got bought back up, kind of signaling that this is a great support area. AMD is rejecting that previous day high. So like I said, you need to wait for a 5-minute close on AMD if you end up taking that. You would need a 5-minute close there first before just jumping into that. Nvidia looks really strong right now. I think we take out this next target at 192.60. If we can get through 192.60, that's a major level. You have that gap fill at 195. So for those of you who had major profits from today, you can look to swing this into next week for sure. Have a major rookie question because I have not watched all the videos as yet, but what is the difference between trading options and trading stocks? Because I bought the stock instead of the option. So options is contracts, which will give you a higher return on the stock actually moving. When you're buying stocks, you're buying shares, right? So I definitely recommend buying or going through the course first before trading in general, because you don't want to get those two mixed up. Definitely get through the curriculum. But buying shares is like buying, one share at $191. Buying an options contract is you buying, you're betting on the stock to go up or betting on the stock to go down with the options contract. That Nvidia flow this morning was amazing. Confirmation this morning, especially for early entry, 100%. Yeah, honestly, I was gonna take the entry right out the gate as soon as I seen the calls, but I'm like, that'd kind of be a little bit that'd be going a little bit too far, a little bit. It's not all the way aligned with the plan, but it ended up working out. I took a premature entry and it ended up working. Now, again, do you want to do that all the time? No, but in this scenario where I had high confidence in this setup, I just took it. I just joined. Have you taken any entries yet? Yeah. We caught Nvidia for about a little under 90%. Our runners got stopped out, so it was a trade that we sent out during our pre-market call earlier today. It was a setup that we sent out earlier. What do you think about MSTR? I do think MSTR. Let me see something. Oops, not mean to do that. MSTR at this 150 level is a big level, but I mean, it could definitely go lower. And the thing you want to look at on this is the monthly time frame. I mean, 122 is not far-fetched at all for MSTR. I do think if we pull back to 100 on MSTR is a generational buy. I do still think that MSTR is a great company. I think with Nvidia or with Bitcoin pulling back drastically, I do think that this level here is important. So I'm gonna set an alert at $100 on MSTR, because I'll buy a bunch of this. Like, I mean, its highs were at $338, like $500. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it takes me years, I'll take that risk. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw 10K at this, or 15 or 50K, depending on what price we get to. I mean, if we pull back to 100K, I'll probably buy like 25K worth of stocks of MSTR. Probably, I don't know. And again, this isn't financial advice, but still a okay company. But the biggest thing that I like about MSTR is the fact that the Bitcoin holdings. I do think when Bitcoin starts picking back up again, probably won't be until end of first quarter of 2026. I think we'll start picking back up. Like right now it's an accumulation phase, meaning that you just want to start averaging in. But I do think it's still a good stock to hold. But if you've been sitting in it for a while, yeah, you're probably getting slammed. But it depends on your goal when you're investing into certain stuff. You gotta know what your goal is. Such a newbie, is options trading in and out quick better for newbies? Not necessarily better. There's always good options. Like, you can swing trade, you can day trade. It just depends on your lifestyle, like what all you do and how much you have going on. But yeah, I'm gonna send out when I take a look at MSTR next year, as we go into the first, I'm gonna send out a breakdown of the stocks that I want to buy, invest in long term, in our long term investing section, TSA. Companies that I would love to buy, the price ranges I would like to buy them in. I'll probably send those out probably in the first 2 weeks, more than likely before my birthday though. I'll send that out. And then that way you guys know when we do get that pullback, because there's going to be a pullback in 2026. When we get that deep pullback, you're gonna have levels already ready to go. All you gotta do is set alerts and just be ready to buy. Be ready to buy. Yes, because I really want to do long term. Yeah, I got you guys. Bro, this camera's cooked. Oh my gosh. What's going on, NZDP? What's going on, bro? Where did you say the link was for that class you were talking about? Right here. There's an orange button right here. You'll be able to come to a live class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hold on. It's literally right here. So you click right there, and you'll be able to join it. Just hit a 17 risk to reward. It's fire. Should be right here. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. Right here. You can click that. I think the volume is pretty much cooked the rest of this day. Again, guys, it is Friday. You might get an end of day SPX move, but the volume is kind of dying out here a little bit. What time is it? 10:45. Yeah. Normally I stop taking entries around like 11:30. So don't force anything though. We already made our profits for the day. All you had to do was take the trade. That's it. That is it, yo. That is it. And notice how AMD ended up rejecting that previous day high. So, but I'm gonna end up popping off right now, guys. I gotta go train with my trainer. It is 10:45, so I'm gonna hop off right now. TSA, I love you guys dearly. If you guys need anything from me, just let me know on the trading floor. For those of you guys who are on the stream, if you haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and hit the follow button. The link is above. My camera keeps dying too, so I'm gonna go ahead and let my camera charge. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Beautiful trading day today, y'all. I think this was literally what, a 5-minute day. Can't beat it. Literally can't beat it. If you just joined TSA, for those of you guys who are in the stream, welcome to TSA. Please go through the curriculum. If you're not in TSA, you want to join TSA, I'll leave the link until 11 a.m. So you guys can leave. The link is in my bio for it. Once 11 a.m. hits, I'm gonna just remove it out of my bio, and then that'll be it for 2025 as far as enrollment into TSA. Where can I find your number system and trading view concerning the candlesticks? It's called the Strat Assistant, but go through the curriculum. It'll walk you through everything, so that way you have everything set up the right way. All right, but that is